Hello guys!
Welcome to Architect Home.
If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bells.
Please share it with your friends and follow us on Instagram.
Enjoy the video.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial of Twinmotion. In today's video we're going to talk about how to work in a model on Twinmotion. So as you can see, I already import one of the villa that I worked before. So if you don't know how to import a SketchUp file to Twinmotion, I made a video. Make sure you're going to watch it, and it might help you. But if you know it, it really doesn't matter, so you can continue. So if you know SketchUp, basically the movement of the mouse, it's the same as SketchUp. It's not different at all, and this program is really easy. And the another thing, that's the only difference that it has on this program, is by using WASD, as you can see. For W it will bring it forward, but it helps you to making videos and stuff like that. For AD it's just like using your 3 fingers as a gaming port. So I'm going to show you one by one how to add texture which belongs to Twinmotion. So let's start from this side. We have, once you came, so pretty much you're using this port for adding your texture, your vegetations, your cars, and etc, for vehicle, for your character, for the furniture, for the lights, and so on. So in that case I'm going to use this port and nothing much. So once you already have vegetation, which we already added from SketchUp, but it's not like realistic much more than the Twinmotion, so what we're going to do, we're going to delete this all parts. So by pressing delete, it will automatically delete the file for you. And also you can do it from SketchUp. For example, I have it here, I want to delete this part. So once I delete them, the file is a bit heavy, it takes a bit of time. So also the trees, I'm going to delete them like that. So once you delete them, you save the file. So once you save the file, what you're gonna do, you will go back to Twinmotion from here. Now you will go over here. From the top of skip, there's something like 2 arrows following each other. You click on it and it will re-upload the file again, but don't worry, your file will not change. I mean, if you work already with the texture, the texture will be stay. So anytime if you change your mind to delete some part or something, and you add already some texture, by reloading, your texture will not be gone. I will guarantee that. And the second thing is very important, is you have to work with different type of textures. So for example, if this glass and this glass are the same, if I put one type of glass but I want different type of glass here, it will not change. So what we have to do is we have to work on SketchUp file, different colors over here, different colors over here, or different texture or different glass. It really doesn't matter, it should be different, because if all of them the same, if I apply one type of glass over here, it will be all the same. As you can see, from this part and this part, they are the same colors. By that reason, they are going to be the same. So I work completely with different texture, with different colors over here, so I don't have to worry, but you have to make sure you are working with different texture. It can be colors even, it really doesn't matter, but it should be different materials from each other. That's what all needed. So we have cars, we don't need these 2 cars, we can delete them from SketchUp. Also, if you don't want to delete it from SketchUp and come back from here, also by pressing delete, it will completely delete it, but as you can see, some part will stay, something like that, for example. So it's kind of boring and taking time. So what we're going to do, from here they're in the same block. So what we're going to do, we're going to delete it from here, and we will save the file just like that, and we will go to Twinmotion and we will click the same place again, because we want to add our own furnitures, our own materials on Twinmotion. So as you can see, it's already deleted. So now I don't want to delete this tree over here because it looks nice, but there's a type of trees we have over here in Twinmotion. Even they're much more realistic, so I will keep it this way. I don't want to change anything. So let's go and start. So the first thing we're going to add is glasses for the glass part, which we have glass. So from here, and from here, once you came, this part will come out, and we will go to materials. On the materials we have glass, metal, concrete, wood, stone, brick, ground, plastic, wall covering, roof covering, and pretty much everything you need. Everything, basically everything. So we will go and with the glass and see what we have in the glass and what type of glass. It looks much more better for this part. So let's see, I wanted to pick this one, and also once you did it, and as you can see it's too much white, also you can change it to a little bit darker if you like to, but it's not like mandatory. It is however you like, however you design. So architect or designer, you're going to design it in the way you want. Also, if the scale is big, from here we can also change the scale. From here we have opacity, we can make it less transparent, also we can make it more darker, however you like. So I like it to be more darker so it can be visible. From here it's scale, you can change the scale bigger and smaller. So I want to keep it that way. This way it's much better. And we have wood on this part. So what we're going to do is we're going to add our type of wood. So what we're going to do is we will look for wood over here, and we're going to, there, as you can see, there's our type of wood. I'm going to apply the same materials, but I will change the scale a bit bigger, and it will be much more realistic. And for this part I will choose another type of glass. It can be a blue, something very blue, or something like black, however you like. Once you came on the part of glasses, you can see there are types of you can use this one like a mirror. Okay, this one looks nice, and I will change the opacity something like that, and here, yeah, it looks much nicer. Now we will go for the part of grass, as you can see, and we will see what kind of grass we have. So you will go to ground. From here we have this part which are for the asphalt, and from here we have nature. So we will go to nature and we will pick this one, and we will change the scale a bit bigger. Now as you can see, for this part we have some type of bushes. Also you can add some bushes, but for the part of vegetation, here we have type of bushes which already the same. If the scale is big, you can even change the scale the same size, but as you can see it's moving, but over here it's not moving. The reason why is they're from SketchUp, so make sure if you want something belongs to Twinmotion, they have their own characteristic and they have their special shadows. So I'm not going to redo all these bushes over again because I don't want to make the video longer, but you can do any type of things you want from SketchUp as well. So now we will go for this part of the building, which are we will find the same materials. For this part of the building, we will go to materials and see where we can find it. So for the wood part, as you can see, we have this type, but also let's say we have concretes over here. As you can see, this type. Also we can change the colors. If you want, it can be darker or it can be whiter, but I want it to be darker. And for the reactions, let's say it will be reflection, it should be like around 35, so it should be a bit visible. And for this part I'm going to pick this one, so everything would be much more visible and better. Now we have this type of grass. I'm going to add the same grass over here. So now once you came here, you want to add the same type of grass over here, but you forgot where did you pick it. So I'm going to show you how you can bring them back. As you can see, for this part of your Twinmotion, as you can see, it called material picker. Once you click it and you will click the same grass, as you can see, it brought it as for us here. So we will drag it right exactly where it's supposed to be, somewhere from here. So as you can see, it already brought it for us. And let's see what we have over here. We have this type of texture. I'm not sure if Twinmotion have it, but let's look for it. Maybe we can find, or maybe we can't, but let's see. Let's change the scale a bit bigger. Okay, which they are not the same. This is not actually a break. I think it belonged to wood, but we don't have such a wood over here. So it really doesn't matter. You can pick anything you want. Okay, let's make it that much, and we will change the color a bit black. It's going to be a little bit black, but not that black. Also, we can do it something like that. I'm trying to make them the same, but also you can use another type of material. So since I don't have this kind of materials in Twinmotion, maybe I have, but I'm not sure where, so I'm not gonna change it. Okay, so yeah, for this part I'm not gonna touch it because it's already clear and it looks perfect, so I don't want to change them. And for this part, of course, we have wood for the ground. We have to change that part, so we will go over here and we will pick something like that. And as you can see, it really looks nice. Also, you can change the scale, make it bigger. The reflection should be not that much, because we don't want that much reflections as well. So from here, now as you can see, there is a bit. Also, you can add your own bit from Twinmotion. I'm going to show you how. You go to furniture, you go to home, and you have living room, bedroom. For the beds, you have this 4 type of beds, as you can see. But I don't want to do them because it takes time. But if you want me to do it, make sure you leave a comment, so I will work one for the interior only, so and see how I'm going to do them. So let's go and pick some another type of materials for this part of the glass. I want to make it the same as on this part. So we'll go to material picker, we click over here, and from here we're going to apply it over here. So it is done. For this part we have water. Also, you can go to materials and you go all the way down. I'm sure we have water over here, and we have different type of waters. So I'm gonna pick this one. As you can see, the water is clearly moving. So we also, since I don't have a waterfalling, but if you want to know how to make a waterfalling, also I will make a video. Just leave a comment. I will work one by one, but if I want to work now, it will take much time. For this part, we have wood. I'm gonna use a different type of wood, maybe something like that, and the color should be a little bit white, and the reflection should be all the way down, something like that. The scale is going to be fine, something like that. And also for this part, I want to use this one, and the reflection, and it would be nice, something like that. And since we don't have such a material, so I'm not going to touch it. For the furniture chairs also, there is type of chairs you can add them, but if I delete them, for example, it will kind of take time, but let's do it anyways because we have to now delete everything. So alright, I'm going to do one of the interiors, so just making sure that you know how to add any type of texture, just only for this part but not for all the parts. So we will go to Twinmotion and we will delete, I'm just going to specifically delete this part and we will save it. Now we will go over here, we go over here for the top of the skip, we just do it like that. Now I'm going to show you one thing. Once you did it, it will not re-upload everything. As you can see, the materials are the same that we did last time. It didn't change at all, so you don't have to worry about that. So now we will going to furnitures from the home, bedroom, and living room. We have bedroom, we have kitchen. Okay, let's go to living room. We have chairs, type of chairs. So let's add one over here, one over here. If you want to rotate it, you just drag it to other side. That's easy, guys. Also, we want one for this part, and we want one for this part as well. Now we have to arrange them. Now we're going to bring a table. Also, there's type of chairs. You can pick any type you like, but I hope it's not that big. It's a bit big, so let's pick another. Oh, we have one ready over here, so we don't actually have to. So let's delete this one all, and we will bring one ready over here. So as you can see, they're all ready chairs with the table, any type you want. It's really nice. I didn't know that, but yeah, you can do them however you like. As you can see, I only changed this part for make you to understand how to do them. So now let's go for this part of green area. We will go to the vegetations, or let's say over here to ground. As you can see, we can change it to something like that. Alright, everything looks good, everything looks nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add cars over here. Also for this part, which I have it ready, it really takes time if I work on this part, but I'm going to show you. There is the same texture which make it much more realistic. From here you're going to grass type, as you can see from here, but you have to work one by one, but you have to delete everything you did over here, which it really takes time. So by that reason I'm not going to do that, and the video will be much more longer. So by that reason I will leave it like that. And for here we will go to vehicles, and we will add our own car. So once you came to vehicle, you have pretty much all the type of vehicle: cars, buses, aircraft, boats, two-wheel, and etc. So we need cars over here, and there are type of cars. For example, I want this one, and also you can change the color. For example, there is white, there is black, silver, gray, dark, red, blue, and etc. So I'm going with white one and one with another color, which make it much more attractive. Also, you can pick another type of car. It's however you like. So I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick gray. Now we have our model kind of ready, but not quite ready. So we have to work for each part all alone if you want, for example, for this part as well. So I'm not going with all details, but as you can see, it's pretty simple. If you want to add your own chairs over here, and you can also do it for the interior. Now if you want to add some human skills, also you can do it. I will show you how. You will go over here for the character. You can pick human, and you will drag that human over here, for example, something like that. Let's say one human over here and one over here. Now these are just humans standing, and they're not doing pretty much nothing, just looking. Also there is type of human. For example, if you want to make it sitting, let's say once you click on over, okay, I have another idea. I want to put a human which are sitting on that chair. All right, let's do this one this way. So you have to pick a type of character you want. So I'm going with this one. Once you bring it over here, you click on the ideal and you will click on the sitting. Now we're going to rotate it. From here we will bring it on the chair. So as you can see, everything looks good, but if you want to bring some coffee next to that woman, also it is possible. I'm going to show you how. So what you have to do is you have to go to furnitures. Now we're going to home. Now we have to go to kitchen. Now as you can see, we have type of things. For example, a glass of plates with food, maybe a glass of wine or anything. And let's say what else we have. Okay, I'm just going to put this one and would be enough. Now if you want a human which they are walking and just not sitting and doing nothing there, so I'm going to show you how. You will go over here. As you can see, this part of import, you go one down, and for here you will go to path. From path there's character path, there's vehicle path, and there's bicycle path. So we will pick character path. Once you came in, this page will pop out, which is nothing, right? It's confusing. So now how are we going to bring humans over here? Now we have this thing called character path. Once you click on this one, this thing will show up. Now we want to guide the human how they will go. For example, one, I will click over here, then I will continue like that, then I will rotate it over here. Okay, let me make it much more clean. So let's say that human is going all the way over here. Now once you click it, the humans start walking, but as you can see, there are only two humans. You can increase them, and you can pick the space between them, how much the distance between humans should be, 2 meters, 1 meter, however you like. You can pick the clothes, for example, travel, be traditional, let's say office, so something like that. And from here we have types. Well, I'm not going to on that part, I will leave that part. For this is going to be the density, which are make it more or less. So since it's a villa, I'm going to with the less density, like let's say something like 3 people, and the width should be a little bit much more. And let me bring it all the way over here. As you can see, this character is moving over here, which we have to move it a little bit over that part. So make sure everything is accurate on the way we want it. So however that you're working, it will basically guide them. So now let's start and see. Well, it's kind of working, but not quite working, as you can see. But it is fixable. You just move them around, so it's going to work. But as you can see, this is how you're going to do that. Also for the car, we can do that. And we will going to path vehicles, and we will click the same thing. And let's say Alright, let's do this way. I'm going to do one thing over here. I'm going to delete this car or that car. So I'm going to bring a car which are moving, right? So let's delete this part and bring another path for the vehicles. For example, this car is coming and it's going over here. So as you can see, this is how the vehicle movement looks like. So everything looks great so far. Now everything is kind of ready. Now we're going to work on the weather and etc. So for the contest, what does the contest? These are your contests. So for example, if you want to pick a city, like a town, they're in the middle of town, or it's like somewhere like that, or maybe bay, city, mountain. So I'm going to pick this one because I want to put a landscape for this part. What's landscape? I will show you. You will go to vegetations from here, and for here we will go to landscape, and we have two type of landscape. One of them is flat, all green, and we have one rock and granules, which I will pick this one and see how it looks like. It will take a bit time because it will take the whole area. So also you can add your neighborhood which already exists next to your villa in SketchUp, and you can work it over here. It's really up to you. Since it didn't work, I didn't like it, so I will put only flat. Alright, as you can see, everything looks good. Now we have also water over here. We're going to pick the same water for the backside. Alright, let's make it a bit blue. Alright, actually I don't want to change that one because I have to change the texture. So by that reason I will keep it like that. So this is the final reason, guys. Now I'm going to end the video over here. For the next video I'm going to talk about how to take pictures from your model, and also how to make a video walking through to your building which you want to present your villa, how it looks like. If this video guys helped, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I would really appreciate that. And thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye bye.